Hello, I am Ashley Nicole Valencia from 1A5 and I recently took a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Science where I learned new information about how to be a better teacher from a future student. I made this Pecha Kucha presentation very simple but full of wisdom and goals that I want to achieve as a future teacher. My first point is to use technology in teaching. So I encourage myself to use technology in teaching to make it more interesting and effective to my future learners so they can easily comprehend the lesson since we are in the 21st century and we all know that all issues and many more shall be part of a teaching content as teacher will be encouraged to use technologies in teaching. But it does not mean that technology will replace me as a teacher. It is just a tool that supports instructional materials for the teachers which are available for use and it has limitation because we believe that technology should never replace any human teacher. Second point is to become an intentional educator. I want to be a kind of teacher that teaches something for a reason. A teacher who teaches with intentionality, are flexible, resourceful, have wonderful time management, and also create meaningful objectives and activities for students. As a future teacher, I would teach intentionally for my student like when I creating a lesson plan, I will be thoughtful and purposeful. My lesson plan should explain the importance why I am teaching my student that information. This will create a safe environment for them. If they understand what the concept of what I am teaching, so they will also understand the importance of those information. I want to build a strong foundation of background so when they go in a higher year, they will have a knowledge. As a future teacher, I also want to stay connected to my student so I can monitor and understand their behavior. This is very important as a future educator because I need to be aware so I can easily create different teaching strategies. I need to make sure that I try my best to find a right solution for every student. Understanding the cognitive development of a child may help me as a future teacher. In this, I can help my student to know their strengths and work on their weaknesses. So I need to make sure of what my student know so I can scaffold their understanding and help them build and make those connections. In the way when they cannot able to do what others can do, I can easily help them to do it. It means I can be a bridge for their learnings and development. In today's constantly changing world, our children and youth needs to learn inquiry-based problem-solving skills so that they may become successful member of society and live productively. I think all students yearn to learn. We as a future teacher need to motivate students with learning, exploring, investigating, discovering, and inquiring. Together, we will be learning and teaching. As a teacher, I need to be very organized and creative. Time is very valuable. When students are able to use creativity, it enhances them and helps them in their learning process. Our children's or our students are natural and courageous explorers. Student needs to inspire to think critically, comprehend what has been learned and be able to use it. I hope my student will be able to achieve their greatest potential that can they accomplish anything they set their minds to. We can give our children these building blocks through education to use in decision-making situation, moral values of their thoughts and action. This will guide them to realize how their actions and decision will affect themselves and others. Discipline plays a key part in education. Respect your student will make the classroom better atmosphere. Rules should be established on the first day. Rules should be a thoughtful process so they can be carried out to be effective, but logical consequences. We do not want the students' self-esteem to be damaged. We need to continuously assess and evaluate our student so we can set appropriate goals for each student and individual instruction. Each child learn different. So as a teacher, we need to have different style of teaching for positive reinforcement. As a future educator, it is very important to be able to determine where you came from and what you are striving for. Many people come to college not aware of what they want to do or of their goals for their future. But I have always known, as an educator, it is very important to know what you are aiming for and what got you to where you are. I have known basically my entire life that I wanted to be a teacher. For many different reasons, I have been influenced in many ways during my 18 years so far, and many of them have pushed me to follow the path of teaching. I have many goals I would like to accomplish as a teacher, and I will try to create a legacy while teaching my future student. My legacy will be that I always care for my student and help them achieve their goals and find their passion. I know that knowledge is the greatest gift of all, so I would like to help my student achieve that. I want my student to see how much I love my job and that I truly enjoy being there with them. I want my student to want the passion that I have for my job for something they will have in the future. I want to show them that I truly care and I am there for them. Many children may not have a good support system at home, and I want to be there for them. I want my student to know that I believe in them and that they can accomplish anything they put there in mind. And that's all for today. Thank you.